Radio Television Bandrai Ipoh, Morning Ipoh with Katie, episode number 12. A pleasure for me this morning to have a conversation with this blonde hair, blue eyes girl, which of course is a very rare sight in Malaysia. And this morning presenting Amanda Laura Helms. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning.
Good morning. And of course, in everything I do, I always believe in speaking multilingual as a good morning to all the races in Malaysia. Selamat pagi, wanita ciao shang hao. Assalamualaikum, saudara saya, sat sri akal, kopi wosian, and a good morning. Amanda, how long have you been in Malaysia?
In total, I've been here 17 years.
Wow.
I went to school since I was, like 2.5 years old. I went to primary secondary school, Malkiara International School, until I graduated when I was 18. So that's about, like 16 years. And then I came back here last year. And so it's in total 17.
17. Let me just let you know, from my eyes looking at you, you are sweet 18, right? Why are you smiling? I mean, like...
I get that a lot.
You get that
But I'm actually 23 years old.
Wow. I think I'm going to have another session with you. How to keep young. It must be through your smiles and happiness that you gather this. And I also know, Amanda, that you have been to the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland, where you did your vocal training.
Yes.
Right? And how did you find your training there? Was it tough? How were you able to build yourself to make sure that you have the voice and the confidence when you're singing? Share with us a little bit of this.
Yeah, you don't really wake up one day and become a singer or performer. So, I mean, throughout like all of my school years in Malkiara International School, I did a lot of theater and acting and drama. And then I attended Bentley, the music academy there, and I was classically trained with my voice. And that all prepared me to sort of get in finally to this, amazing dream school. And then all of the confidence and the skill building in terms of stamina and things that I learned there. And it's hard. It's really intense. Long days. 3 years, very intense, but
wow.
I'm so happy to do it. Like,
I'm also happy because you know why? Later on during this conversation, I will request you to sing a song. Okay, so we keep that for later. Yeah. And Amanda, I also saw a little bit of biodata. What actually impressed me, a girl of your age, young in nature but so focused, you're also a yoga instructor.
Yeah.
Wow. Let me think. Good in singing, good in yoga. Tell me what you cannot do.
Can't fly.
You cannot fly. If you say you can fly, then I'll fly with you. Okay, you teach me that thing. So it's so interesting, Amanda. And I like your laughter.
Thank you.
It is such an interesting day. They always say laughter is the best medicine, and laughter will keep the doctor away. So you want to know more about how to be happy? Go look for Amanda. Okay, Amanda. This morning, I'm based in Ipoh. This is a channel belonging to the Ipoh City Council. Our main objective or idea is to bring Ipoh City into the eyes of the world. I see you as the international ambassadors, a person who is able to capture, right, especially from Denmark, right, to Malaysia. But let me just ask you a magical question. How do you land up in Ipoh? You're from KL.
Well, I've never actually been to Ipoh, but I got this great opportunity for being in a local TV drama, TV movie. It'll be on TV1 called Pavlova Buat Delfina. And it'll be airing, I think, in the summer, by the summertime. And it's a sort of romantic love story between a French girl who comes to Malaysia on an exchange program and meets a local Malaysian boy. And, yeah.
Wow. And the part of the shooting is done in Ipoh, I believe?
Yep, correct.
Wow, I'm so proud. Okay, especially those staying in Ipoh. Summer means about June, July. TV1. Okay? Just watch that movie because Amanda will be acting like a French girl. Ooh. Je n'ai pas français, merci beaucoup. Fantastic, because you know in France it's all about romance, a movie about romance,
Yep.
this drama, and wow, RTM1 is having an international actress like you coming in.
I know.
Wow, this is going to be nice. This is a particular drama with flavor,
Yeah.
with interesting added points. And how are you going to remember certain Bahasa Malaysia words? Is it going to be tough?
You know, no. I've grown up in Malaysia, so the Bahasa, like even though I don't speak it fluently or anything, I know words here and there. So you know, even on set, everyone's speaking Bahasa Melayu, and I feel like I understand a bit here and there because I've heard these words. You know,
Right.
yeah.
Bahasa Malaysia Melayu is not difficult, come on.
No,
That's-
you're
you
right.
hear it everywhere. You go walking around anywhere, you want to order anything, that Bahasa Malaysia will come to you.
Yeah.
Just eat more belacan and durian.
Right.
Yeah, okay? And then you definitely know how to speak Bahasa Malaysia.
Yeah.
Right? And talking about Denmark, it brings me certain kind of memories about what Danish people have done to Malaysia. Do you know a place called United Plantations in Teluk Intan?
Yes.
Yes?
Yep.
Yeah, Tan Sri Ben Nelson, the late Tan Sri Ben Nelson,
Yeah.
1951, he came to Malaysia, he fell in love. And today, he left a legacy being the oil palm king. And I've been to the factory doing events, and this factory is so fantastically built up, so clean, so nicely done, incredible inspiration from this Tan Sri. And today, both the sons has taken over running the biggest, I repeat, the biggest palm oil industry in Malaysia. Thank you and tak to you all from Denmark and Danish.
Well, my dad is in the palm oil industry
Huh?
here, so that's why we're here.
The world's getting smaller. Now, whatever I speak up, there's some connection. Yeah, I believe your father will also be involved in oil palm because I believe that is the tradition and generation of the love of oil palm, of but biodegradable, all
Yes,
that can
yeah,
be done. Yeah.
yeah.
Talking about nature, about eco and so forth.
Yeah.
Truly incredible. My next question to you will be questions that will bring you into different thoughts, right?
Okay.
Something that you must think before you answer, right?
Okay.
What do you think will happen to Ipoh and Malaysia, let's say 5 years from now, in your own eyes, your own imagination? Will you still be around? 5 years time?
I will. It's hard. Well, if anything, this year has taught us we
Okay.
cannot predict the future. I did not think I would be here in Malaysia for another year of my
Yeah.
life, right? And it's really been a blessing. And this year has taught me that I think I'll be in Malaysia more than I thought, because I've
Yes.
honestly I've fallen in love with Malaysia more during this year. I've actually got to see some more of it and interact with more locals because I've been filming on sets and doing commercials and things, and I don't know, I feel more Malaysian than I've ever felt. I don't look it, but
Yes.
yeah.
No, I mean, I'm happy the way you say it because I can see you're so attached to Malaysia. This is a country which is so incredible. No earthquake, no 4 kinds of weather, summer,
You're right.
snow. Right now, so this is an incredible place. This Malaysia, which is a very nice state, country, sorry, which is in between Thailand and Singapore, and I can see the amount of love you have through your eyes of diamond talking about Malaysia, and this is what we hope, that all the foreigners and persons from different countries would come visit Ipoh, especially after the COVID-19. Amanda will be telling you about a place where she did the shooting, a place where she says it's so romantic, and this is the place we want to introduce. This is only part of Ipoh that we have. Ipoh is a place for art, culture, and so many incredible things. This is a particular city that tin was built. And this is where the tin miners brought Ipoh to such an incredible height of success. But when the tin fell, we managed to go into such talents, the industry that we have today. So we just finished session 1 with Amanda on this particular morning. Don't go anywhere. We take a short commercial break and back to you with session 2. Stay tuned. Radio, Television, Bandara Ipoh. Morning Ipoh with Katie, episode number 11. With this incredible pretty lady here, Amanda. As we have spoken earlier on about her humble beginnings, about her background. And right now, Amanda, let's concentrate on Ipoh City. This channel is brought to you by the Ipoh City Council, and we are trying in a way to promote to the best of our ability on what Ipoh has, on what Ipoh can offer to other Malaysians and also to the whole world. Amanda, which parts of Ipoh have you been or seen?
The first day we went to a really pretty location where there was, I don't know what it's called, there was lake and limestone sort of cliffs.
Yes, the place is called Gunung Lang.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
Gunung
the
Lang.
one.
And it's surprising, Amanda, because you know why? Many Malaysians from other states sometimes do not know of this existence. Okay, this is like a gem and treasure.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And can you please explain what did you do there?
We had some scenes where it was romantic, where we went over to it was like our date kind of scenes, and we had a lot of shots, just pretty scenic shots, with the river behind us, with the lake behind us, and the cliffs behind us, and it was all very cute and romantic.
Right.
Yeah.
Right word you use, because there's flora and fauna, the limestone hills and also the lake. There's also the petting zoo that they're having.
Yeah.
So that is a truly incredible place. This is a place for all ages. The
Yeah.
parents, the children will enjoy going there. It is family bonding at its best. And I hope one day you can bring your parents
Yeah.
to go visit Gunung Lang. Other than Gunung Lang, did you go to places like Old Town where you can see the older city, the older part of Ipoh?
Yeah, we went to the Birch Tower,
Birch
the
Tower,
clock
right.
tower, and then we went to Concubine Lane.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You know why it's called Concubine Lane? Concubine means mistresses, you know, to the husbands. Ipoh in the 1960s were well known for tin mining. Tin mining industry was thriving so greatly that at one time all the rich tin miners would keep the mistresses in that Concubine Lane.
Right.
Yes,
okay.
and that's where you get hotels, you get
Yeah.
incredible entertainment. And the Ipoh City Council has taken so much interest to spruce up this place for the visitors. And so you can see so much information, so much interesting details, murals and
Murals,
paintings.
yeah,
That's
correct,
right.
yeah.
So this is something great about Ipoh. Let me just ask you, since you're from Denmark, what do you think, Amanda, will be your point of view to attract other Danish people to come visit Ipoh?
Oh, there's nothing like. I think in Malaysia we've got so many things going. Well, I say we. I feel like this is home. So, but yeah, Malaysia's got a lot of things going. There's beautiful nature that. I mean, we have beautiful nature in Denmark for sure, but the different landmarks and landscapes that we have in Malaysia, and the greenery, and of course the weather. It's hot, sure, but beautiful, sunny, like every day sunny, which is perfect for me. And I think it attracts a lot of Danish people as well, like out of their winter sort of season. And the food is amazing. People are really lovely. Everyone speaks English, so there's no reason why you wouldn't be going out and exploring anyways. Yeah.
So in terms of food, you know, Malaysia is heaven for food. The Chinese, the Malays, the Indian, the Mamaks, they've got all kind of food. And what kind of food do you actually prefer? Your kind of taste?
I prefer Asian foods.
Asian food.
And that's varied. That's Malaysian cuisine, in Indian cuisine, Thai, Chinese, Japanese, all of that. Because there's much more flavor and spice in it, I feel.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, Amanda, let me just ask you a question. You know, when they say, when you are in Malaysia, speak like a Malaysian, right? What Bahasa Malaysia words have you picked up?
So like, boleh.
Boleh means can.
Tak boleh.
Tak boleh means cannot. How, do you know how to say thank you?
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Memang hebat. Okay. Kalau jika tinggal lama sini lagi, boleh belajar lebih banyak lagi. It means when you stay longer here, you can learn more Malay words because it's so
Yes.
simple, straightforward. Yeah. And since you spoke in Malay, and I know you can speak a bit of Spanish, so let me just try my Spanish with you. Ay, señorita Amanda, habla español. You know, muchacha bonita means beautiful girl,
Yeah.
right? And when I was young, I remember watching this Speedy Gonzales cartoon. I learned this word. Ari bari bandre, ari bari bandre means go quick, go quick, go quick. So that's why we believe you're learning. So you can see the world right now is so borderless.
Yeah.
This global world from different races, faces, ages and places coming together. And we are so glad that you are here for a local movie, bringing this industry into something where we know that acting does not see color, no creed, but we see a talent. So incredibly happy that a young lady from Denmark, a Danish girl, has taken Malaysia as a second home, right? To be here and to inspire others to enjoy Malaysia at its best. My next question to you, Amanda, will be something which is of the future. Of course, the COVID pandemic came and disrupted our life. So we need to restart, we need to re-energize, we need to rethink and replan. What will be your plan once this COVID pandemic is over? What will you do?
I want to be in Malaysia for as long as I can,
Okay.
and at some point I will be going back to Europe just to sort of recoup and kind of get my roots there and see my family. And I have my parents here, but my brother, my aunts and cousins are all there. So, but then I'll always come back to Malaysia, come back all the time. My parents live here, we have a house here, dogs here. So we really have a life here, and so that's why me and my brother, we always come back. And plans for the future is I wanna explore Malaysia more. With this whole COVID situation, yeah, I think definitely we need to push the tourism after this, for sure. People need to come to Malaysia. I think a lot of people go to Thailand and Indonesia, and that's great, but Malaysia has so much to offer, and I wanna help with that.
I like the way she says it with so much passion, so much laughter, so much interest, and so much happiness. Well, as you can see, Amanda has spoken about Ipoh, about Malaysia as a whole, and she being an actress, a singer, and a multi-talented individual, I think I'm going to ask her to do something because we've been talking over here. You know, I like to rap to the sounds of the beat. Let's go right now, but it's not correct because this is not a rapping contest, Amanda. But I think it's nice for us to turn this morning's conversation with Amanda to something that I know you love very much. You've been trained into it. I know you like to do a little bit of singing, I think, yes, this morning. So, viewers, if you'd like to hear her sing, just smile. Yes, you're smiling. Okay. Amanda, could you please maybe sing us a song? What's the title of the song that you sing today?
My go-to, which is usually a lot of people love and a lot of people know from the musical world, is "If I Loved You," and it's from Carousel, very famous Rodgers and Hammerstein musical. Yeah, so I'll sing a bit of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, live here from Morning Ipoh with Katie, presenting Amanda. All yours.
Thank you. But somehow I can see just exactly how I'd be if I loved you. Time and again I would try to say all I want you to know. If I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd go, longing to tell you, but afraid and shy. I let my golden chances pass me by. Soon you'd leave me, off you would go in the mist of day. Never, never to know how I love you. If I loved you.
such hauntingly beautiful voice, reaching the tones of a soprano, which is so incredibly high pitches, which only, if you ask me, I'll turn to a frog. Yeah, so there you go. Live here, Amanda, bring you the wonderful, beautiful song which the elder generation will definitely appreciate, right? So this is a lady, a girl, a very young, fantastic lady, multi-talented, and I think you are an inspirer. You're an influencer to others of your age, right? Keep going, never ever give up. As you can see today, radio, television, Mandra Ipoh, Morning Ipoh with Katie, brought this channel here to actually showcase a personality, okay? Blonde hair, blue eyes, right? Loving Malaysia, loving the weather, happy to be here with the parents. And this is what I believe incredible Malaysia, especially Ipoh, in the windows and eyes of the world. Thank you very much, Amanda, for appearing in this incredible channel.
Thank you for having me.
We wish you all the very best. And believe me, with your talent and your incredible passion, you will go very far. I look forward to watching you in the local movies. I look forward to watching you one day international movies will be acting with James Bond. Right? Yeah, you never know. And I hope later on to get an autograph for you. Don't forget the bald guy called Katie, okay? So with that, we wish you a pleasant day. Don't forget to stay healthy, stay happy, stay hearty, stay harmonious, and pray for world peace. Thank you very much. Terima kasih. Thank you. Sese, mkoisai, mikanandri. In Swedish, it's called tack. So tack to all of you, and thank you.